You for joining Motivational Monday, brought to you by The Bridge Builder. We're in our New Year's series entitled How to Reach Your Goals. And so for the past several weeks, we've been dealing with this thought of how to reach your goals. During the first week, we talked about how you had to give. You had to give more of yourself to your goals. The second week, we talked about how you have to operating in your goals. Some of you have paralysis by way of analysis, that you would analyze too much. You got to get involved in. Go ahead and start reaching your goals because you will learn along the way. So we talked about that during the second week. You have to operate in them. Last week we talked about allies, and one of the biggest things we talked about is not confusing a friend with an ally. There's some people that are there just for social company, and there's some other people that can really help you get to where you're going. So make sure that you differentiate between your friends and your allies, because you need an ally to get to where you're going. So today we're dealing with the L. Goals is an acronym: give, operate, allies. This week, the L is for leveraging. You know, when I was a kid, one of my favorite field day events was tug of war. In tug of war, we would go against each other by classes, and our class would try to beat the other class. And what we would do, we would grab that rope and we would try to leverage our energy to pull the other class to the other side, because we wanted to be seen as the strongest class. For many of you, you are trying to pull yourself into, or pull your issues on the other side so you can reach your goals. And some of you are pulling against some major things. Is there anybody here that's just pulling against some things, pulling against disappointment, pulling against dysfunction, pulling against confusion and chaos, pulling against all kind of things that try to come against you in your life? And for some of you, you're in a tug of war because you can feel yourself trying to pull the other issues of your life out of your way so you can get to your goals. Well, I'm here to tell you that there's some things that are going to give you more leverage and are going to give you more strength to pull in order to get to your goals. There are three things that you must leverage in order to reach your goals. Number one, you must leverage your experiences. When I talk about your experiences, that's where you've been. That's your resume. That's the things that you can say, I've been there, I've done that, I've accomplished that, I've overcome that, I understand that, I've learned that, I have a knowledge of that. You have to leverage your experiences. For many of you, the reason you don't reach your goals is because you downplay yourself too much. You have to get yourself to a place where you realize who you are, you are proud of who you are, you're bold about who you are, and you accept the fact that I have some experiences that are important. We see this when we have to apply for jobs. They're always asking for our resumes. For many of you, you know that I hired people for years and years and years. That was my job, to get people from one place to the next in employment. And we always wanted to see their resumes or their experience or their application so we could see what were the things that they had done. And for many of you, you downplay your experiences too much. Hold your head up high, stick your chest out, be bold and be proud about the experiences that you've gained in life and about the accomplishments that you've made in life. So you have to leverage your experiences. The second thing you have to leverage is your efforts. So the experiences was for then, the efforts are for now. You have to leverage your efforts right now. There are many of you, the reason that you're not accomplishing anything is because you're not leveraging your efforts. You're not accomplishing or reaching your goals is because you're not putting enough time and energy into it. You have to leverage your effort. Listen, everybody gets the same 24 hours in a day. Everybody gets the same 168 hours in a week. It's all about how you use it. Leverage your efforts. That means that you need to focus your attention, get your blinders on, get your focus on that thing that you want to accomplish, and drive yourself to it. You can do it. You are able to do it, but you have to leverage your experiences. That's where you've been, and you have to leverage your efforts. That's where you are right now. Put some energy into it. You need to tell yourself in the mirror right now, do something. Do something about it. I got to put my effort in. I got to do something about it to get to where I'm going. So not only should you leverage your experiences, not only should you leverage your efforts, but finally, you need to leverage your expectations. Listen, you will never hear me do a Motivational Monday and not talk about what is to come. Your expectations are focusing your attention on what will be. When I talk about leveraging your expectations, I'm talking about the fact that even if you're in a hard situation right now, you can get yourself to the place where you get your mind into thinking about what is to come. You need to get yourself emotionally charged about the fact that trouble won't won't last always, that your struggles won't always be here, that you won't always have something up against you, that you need to leverage your expectations and realize that tomorrow is going to be better than today. So when you're trying to reach your goals, you have to give, you have to operate, you have to use your allies, and you have to leverage your experiences, leverage your efforts, and leverage your expectations. I hope you've been motivated today. I hope you're pumped up about where you're going. I hope you're pumped up about what life has to offer you. I hope you're going to keep driving to reach your goals. We'll be back here same time, same place next week. Don't forget the book, How to Get to the Other Side. Don't forget to sign on to my YouTube channel. I love to have you support me as I build my following. I'll see you at 7:45 next Monday, same time, same place, because as long as there's a Monday, we'll be motivating you. Make sure you share this video. See you soon.